Happy Halloween! It is Diaper Perv again. Short for okay. Cut in 3, 2, 1. Hey everyone, it is Diaper Perv, and today we're going to talk about how do I get into the community? I get this question a lot on all different platforms, and there really is no answer. I can only ask you some questions so you can answer them yourself, and we will go through some tips on when you do feel ready to post online and to start doing stuff online. Okay, so the first question I'm going to ask you is, what does community mean to you? Okay, write it down. Write down the answer. When you think of the ABDL community, what is it? What is it? It's forums. It is events. It is profiles. It's just people. That's it. And you're a person. And you like diapers. So let's share that. Another question is, what does it mean to you to be involved with the community? What are your goals? What do you want to achieve from this? Is it to make friends? Is it to make friends just online or in real life too? Do you want to actually do stuff with your real life friends? Do you want to game with them? Do you want to find a partner eventually? I don't know. Only you can answer that. So it's such a open-ended thing. What is community? Honestly, I don't even feel like I'm part of the community. I don't even know what it means. I didn't have a goal. Yeah. I think I don't feel like part of the community because I don't wear diapers. But yet it feels like I'm really busy in it. Whatever that means. I don't know. It's a personal thing. I've never thought about it, so... But here's some tips on when you're ready to dive in and you're ready to go online and to do stuff and to start engaging. So number one, think about your name. Think about, don't have a name that's like DFZY4367. Okay, no one's gonna remember that. Or a name with a whole bunch of underscores, because people can't remember that when you decide to, I don't know, have multiple platforms and engage in different forums and stuff. Try and have an easy, simple, catchy name. Okay, think about it, think long and hard about it, and make sure it is the same name on all the platforms. So maybe you can incorporate your city with it, or something that you like, or how you identify. So another thing is, there's a lot of people that are super active on social media, and then when they finally go to an event, they use a different name on there. They might use a real name because they feel comfortable seeing actual people and engaging at an age play event. But let's try and lead with your screen name, because people know you from the online world and they may not recognize you with your actual name, or if you change your name. So remember, be consistent, brand yourself, think of yourself as a brand first, and then make sure it is uniform on all the platforms, okay? And that's how people can recognize you. You might go on Reddit and be like, oh yeah, I recognize that name from Instagram or from Twitter. When you are posting, let's try to avoid the super easy basic questions that have been answered a zillion times, because people are going to see that and they're going to be like, oh my goodness, there's a newbie that is asking the same questions that have been asked every single week for the last 10 years, and we have answered them. And guess what? People get tired of answering the same questions. There is a lot of that. So really think about what you're going to post before you post it. Do you have a story that you want to share? Do you have a review? Do you actually have an issue that is not easily found and the answers aren't easily found? Then go ahead and ask it under your branded name. Look at the different platforms and try to decide which one speaks to you the most. Are you more into writing and reading, and that's what you gravitate towards? Then go to sites like forums, A-Disc, Reddit, Daily Diapers. There's still people on there. Or are you good at curating pictures and showing off? You want to show off the things that you have, or maybe the things that you want, or you want to do little reviews? Think about what you can offer and how you can offer it and what makes you special and unique. When you post a picture, it's always nice to have a nice caption instead of just like, here I am in diapers, here's a diaper crotch. There's already a billion of that. Are people going to remember another diaper crotch with nothing else interesting in the photo that shows off your personality? Okay, so what if you want to go to events and there are no events near you? Well, what about participating in some virtual events? There are quite a few of those right now since COVID is happening. I know West Coast Jungle Gym is doing like a weekly thing with show and tell and socials, and then Murph has his thing every Friday night, and a ton of people from Capcom go there, and it's usually the same crowd, so you'll start seeing the same usernames, and a lot of their usernames will match what is on their FetLife as well. Look for events in your area. You can watch my video linked right here, the ABDL Guide to Events 101. And yeah, look for munches, look for play parties, introduce yourself. What if there aren't any munches in your area? Think about starting one. What's the worst that can happen, really? My personal opinion on community, the concept of it is kind of a facade. I mean, as I said, there are times when I personally don't feel like I'm part of it. I just create stuff and I just put myself out there as a person and just be honest with myself. That's it. The rest is an illusion. There is no welcome wagon. There is no steps that you take and then you do all the steps correctly and then you get some flowers and someone gives you flowers and says, ta-da, here you go, you're a part of it. You just engage. That's it. Just go out there, engage. And the awesome thing about being online and even just ABDL in general is that you can carefully curate how and what people, I guess, see you as. Well, I guess you can't really control how they see you, but you can control what you put out there. So I think the whole gist of it is put yourself out there. You can choose what you want to put yourself out there. Take good photos. Stop taking crappy ass photos. Like, just a lot of guys will take, like, position their cameras like this and take a shot up their fucking nose. No one wants to see that. Watch some videos on creating good profiles online and branding yourself and just how to take selfies. Or put your phone down, put it on a timer, and just take some nice photos with some of the stuff you have. Show off the stuff you have. That's it. Just engage. And ta-da! This is it. It's just a bunch of people liking the same stuff.